How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to Moe Factz Late Night Live. It's not as late as we normally do, but I want to do a quick session here. Um, Trying StreamYard. Everybody twisted my arm to do StreamYard, so y'all bear with the boomer. Um, Ran into some issues, so we're gonna do about an hour here, and then we're gonna hop over to my main man Young Grump's channel, and we got something special planned for y'all. So um, just want to say what's up to everybody. It's my man Young Grunt right here. He holding me down. Let everybody know I was having a little technical difficulty. So since we running late, I want to jump right into it. Like I said, this is my first time using StreamYard, so y'all bear with me. Let's see here. And we had to talk about it. So tonight we're gonna talk about the title of the show is called Space Jabz. So we're gonna talk about the pressure being applied on pro athletes to take the Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna call it, the Vaseline, because they're being real slick with it. So let me go ahead and share, so we know what we're getting right into. So this is a tweet. Actually, let's go to this one first. This is a tweet from back when April 21st, 2021, when LeBron James made his statement about accountability when the cop shot that young sister out there in, I think it was Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. And I said then that they were going to apply pressure to King James. They always look for leverage to apply pressure to the assets to get what they want out of their assets. And Mr. James is not going along as planned with the rollout of the Vaseline. So, of course, any other time the sports media will back him on this, but this time they ran this story and they didn't give him any backing. And I said then, you're next, accountability. And lo and behold, I got a couple of videos here. We're gonna go through this. Just say peace to a couple people in the chat. Yep. Giannis pulled it off. That's good. What's up? Y'all follow me on this channel as well. Moe Factz 2. This is the backup channel. That's Moe Factz TOO. That's the backup channel, just in case anything happens. And also follow me on the social media. It's Moe Factz everywhere. Instagram, Twitter. I even get a TikTok, but I don't use it. As well as that's the Gmail account. So y'all make sure y'all follow me there as well. Peace to Chaz, how you doing? Let me holler at a few people. Jay Savage, how you doing? Mr. Sutton with the fresh loafers. I see you, brother. JP Smith, what's up? Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. AMK, I like this StreamYard already, so it let me interact with the people. And as also, that everything that we do is value for value. So please go to mofundme.com or either mofactz.com. You can find the PayPal and the Cash App there. And that's going to be very important. And you'll understand why as I lay out this show and the reason why I had to make this show. Because as all know Kwame Brown, or you may not know Kwame Brown, YouTube sensation, former number 1 overall pick in the NBA. He brought up a topic called company policy. And y'all about to see company policy be rolled out at a level you never seen before. And it's affecting people from high-level pro athletes like LeBron down to everyday people like myself and others I know. And they're going to put pressure, and they're going to keep putting pressure to apply the company policy until either we comply or we do what we have to do. So that's the overarching theme of this show called Space Jabz, and this is Moe Factz Late Night Live. I'm not going to be as interactive as I can because I only got like 45 minutes left. We got a special show planned for you over at Young Grump's channel. And if y'all not following, please go follow him. And after this live is over, please go follow us over there. And we're going to do a hour or two, and as we always do. And if you missed it, you got to go and check out the show we did, I think a couple weeks ago, where I defended Melvin from Baby Boy. And that was a great conversation. I know some of you checked it out. But let's just go ahead and jump in this. I got 45 minutes left. So I got to be very, very streamlined. So as I said, they were going to apply pressure to Mr. James. And lo and behold, you saw the sports media. This was on May 22nd. They started ratcheting up the pressure. Here you go. Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James violated protocol by attending event. This was a slap on the wrist. If he was any other player in the NBA, he would have been fined, suspended, but this was a slap on the wrist. But the backstory is LeBron doesn't want to come out. He says it's his personal business not to share his status of taking the Vaseline. So, as I agree, that is his personal. But the fact that he's been so vocal on everything else, Judy, Grump, you listening? Can you drop your link in the chat, Grump, and I'll pin it to the channel. His name is Young Grump. That's Grump, Grump. Very intelligent, insightful young man that we're doing a lot of collaborations with, and we're going to be doing another one tonight. So, and that's it. That's him. You can see it is right here. This is a young man right here, very talented young man. So going back to the story, so LeBron James violated protocol, but they gave him a slap on the wrist. But see, he thinks he can have it both ways, and he doesn't understand. It doesn't work like that. When you get down with the team, when you enjoy all the luxuries of the team, when you enjoy all the fame and all the praises of the system, you have to be compliant with the system. And we saw this when we did the show back on him in China. When it was time for him to speak, they pulled his leash and he had to speak. I appreciate that, Chaz. Everybody follow Chaz's efforts and go subscribe to Young Grump. All right, so as you see here, LeBron James, USA Today, LeBron James declined to say whether he has or plans to take the Vaseline. So he thinks he can walk this tightrope, but it doesn't work like that. And I'm gonna show you why in 1 second. Okay, fast forward. I'm gonna show you a couple of clips if the sounds will cooperate of how the system gets down. So this is when I know that, like I said, pay attention to everything and the truth will reveal itself. All right, so now we're going to look at, I want to make sure the sound works. Let me see. I might have to share another tab. Let me go ahead and close that one out. Let me start a new tab. Y'all bear with me, because you know what I'm saying, this is new. But I'm liking it already. It lets me be very very agile.
Right here.
All right, so this is what I'm saying. Stephen A. Smith goes on Donald Lemon's show. He will always be known as Donald Lemon. To criticize LeBron James for his reluctantly to state his status. And I gotta be very careful about the words I use, because we on other people's platform. So we gotta abide by company policy. You see what I'm saying? when you don't have your own and you had to use others. Even myself, I had to apply by, I had to apply to company policies rules. But here we're gonna get into Donald Lemon and Stephen A. Get along, Gang Smith. Here we go.
Please sit down. Watch it. Basketball superstar LeBron James won't say whether he has received or will receive the coronavirus vaccine. James, outspoken on social issues like racial justice and voting rights, very outspoken, says his own vaccination status is not a big deal.
Anything I do off the floor is predicated to my family, for the majority. I mean, for 99.9% of that. So, it's about the health and safety of my family. And that's what it came down to. Me being available to my teammates on the floor, me taking care of my body.
Do you mind me asking if you're confirming that you did get the vaccine?
It's not a big deal.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. Everything you do is a big deal. Everything you do is a big deal. But now all of a sudden, and look, you see, I wish I had Grump on here so he could do the nonverbal cues. That is his wheelhouse. That's his strengths. You see this, excuse my language, shit-eating grin he has on his face because he know he's bullshitting the people. Now all of a sudden, Taco Tuesdays and everything else is a big deal every time you do it. But something like this is not a big deal. Man, come on. We ain't rolling like that. You see what I'm saying? But see, they could putting the pressure on him. And he think he could come out here and, flash the smile. And if you notice, look behind. I tell you, got to pay attention to everything. Look, UCLA Health, these backdrops, when you see this, they let you know. They give you an idea of what's going on. You see what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden, it's not a big deal. Bro, it don't work like that. You can't be the man and not be the man when you choose to. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to keep rationing it down. And I'm going to show you. Like I said, I'm going to show you how this system works. I'm going to let him continue, though.
But to many, it is a very big deal, including for my next guest, Stephen A. Smith, host of ESPN's First Take and host and executive producer of Stephen A.'s World on ESPN+. Stephen A., thank you.
Yeah.
That man.
Wait, see? That's what I'm saying. You see this? You see what I'm saying? This is what Kwame Brown, it's not my words. We used to call him the boule. You know what I'm saying? He called, and it's a beautiful term. He coined them. The go along, the get along game. Whenever they want to criticize somebody, shame somebody, they roll people out like Donald Lemon and Stephen A. Smith to criticize somebody like LeBron James. Now, when LeBron James pushing Black Lives Matter and voting and all of this, and they was all up his, up his rear end. But now when he steps out of line, they got to put him back in check. You see what I'm saying? And hold on, I got to show you something. Hold on, I'm going to show you something. Wait. Let me see if I can find it right quick before I let Stephen A. Smith continue. 1 second. I'm going to show you what time it is right here. Wait 1 second. We got a lot to talk about, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to start. Now that this, I got to tell y'all what, now that this is so easy for me to get on, because y'all don't understand, it was so hard dealing with Zoom and these other things, with Stream, OBS and all. I hated all that, but the stream you always at, because I don't have to think, I can just act. What I tell y'all, May 28th, I ain't nice like the boss. I told you, it's the mouse. The mouse is the boss. You understand what I'm saying? And they send there, I forgot his name. What was his name in the Life movie? Somebody put it in the chat. They put him in the light. Whenever somebody like this, like right, Judy S., we got to get rid of the mouse. Because whenever he feel comfortable to put the gun in a black man's hands, I bet you ain't one of his in the front of it, on the working end of it. You see what I'm saying? I ain't nice like the boss, but we gonna let, what was his name? Somebody put his name in the chat, and I'm gonna let him go and start speaking. But y'all about to see how the mouse put the battery in his back to take down King James. Let's go.
Thank you.
I love your outspokenness. Thank you for doing this. This bothers you. You said that LeBron can't have it both ways, that he either wants to be out front and center, bringing a voice to issues, or he doesn't. Tell me why this is so important to you.
Hold on, I agree. LeBron, you can't pick and choose. And they telling you this. You can't pick and choose, brother. You're going to have to pick one side or the other. You thought you could walk that razor blade on Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? It was okay for to be on the court, but it wasn't okay to be on your back. And you knew you were selling us a bill of goods, but you stayed quiet. You see what I'm saying? But then you're going to say somebody sprayed the N-word on your gate, and we supposed to ride with you on that. I don't think so. But let's go ahead and let, I think it was Hoppin' Bob. I think it was Hoppin' Bob. But let's let Hoppin' Bob go ahead and do what he paid to do.
Well, I think that, obviously, you had me on your show a few months ago when I decided to take the vaccine. I had my reservations. There's a plethora of people within the African American community that have had our reservations about.
Hold on. Let me tell y'all what happened with that, because I don't have time. I only had an hour. So I want to fill y'all in. Even Stephen A. Smith, it was Hoppin' Bob, thank you. Even Hoppin' Bob Smith over here was reluctant to take the Vaseline. But they put the pressure on him so much, he came back and said, not only would I take it, I'm going to take it right after the show. I'm going to take it right after the show. That's what kind of pressure they put on him. And after he took the Vaseline, look, listen to how he talked. So now he should be able to empathize with the brother LeBron, because LeBron still is a brother, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he just ain't on the right side. He should be able to empathize with LeBron, but no, peep what he does.
About taking the vaccine, but ultimately, when you go into ICUs and what have you, and you see things that have been so profoundly detrimental to the African American community, you take a stand and you take a position. I'm not of the position that LeBron James normally, under normal circumstances, should feel any obligation whatsoever to divulge whether or not he.
Under any other normal circumstance, he doesn't feel LeBron James to take a stance. Let me wind that back so we can get it all in context. But I want you to let you know, under any other circumstances, but when my boss, the mouse, say I got to go out here and warn y'all about the gun line, when I got to go out here and warn you about the gun line, hey, I got to do it, boss.
LeBron James normally, under normal circumstances, should feel any obligation whatsoever to divulge whether or not he's taken the vaccine. But considering the multitude of issues that he's been willing to tackle, considering what provoked him to do so because of concerns for his community, his people, those are his words. These are the kind of things that he has said time and time and time again. Then why would you not speak on the issue of being vaccinated or not? That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Why would you not speak, LeBron? I got the same question as Hoppin' Bob, Stephen A. Smith got it. Why would you not speak? We know why. Because LeBron is trying to play the middle ground. And you can't play the middle ground. You got to pick sides. What did it say in the Bible? If you lukewarm, you'll be spit out the mouth. You see what I'm saying? You can't play, It don't work like that. Your master mouse, you got to pick. The master say you got to pick. Whose side you on? LeBron, it don't work like that. I'm going to show you why in a minute. And I'm going to let y'all wonder why I'm so charged up. Y'all see in a minute.
Of course, he's he's a citizen. He's entitled to his privacy. We all know that. And LeBron James is the ultimate role model. He's an incredible athlete, an incredible humanitarian as far as I'm concerned, one of the best people we've ever seen in the world of sports. But on this particular issue, his unwillingness to divulge where he stands and why he feels whatever it is that he feels, I'm going to say that it's flagrantly inconsistent with all the positions that he has taken and the reasons he has used.
Flagrantly inconsistent. Okay.
For taking those.
Continue on.
Stephen A. Also, and if you look at, if LeBron James sneezes, the fans want to know, does he have a cold, right? If he twists an ankle,
right.
if he has a sore shoulder, or, if he does whatever.
Now, LeBron James is the same person that came out with that rag wrapped around his arm after the Golden State Warriors put that boot in his butt. Oh, my arm. Oh, my arm. But now all of a sudden, you don't want to speak up on this, LeBron. We know why, though. Because he doesn't want to take it. He's apprehensive, like a lot of us are, for various reasons. Tuskegee experiment, Henrietta Lacks, going on down to the Depo-Provera shots that we talked about on the shows, previous shows on Moe Factz with Adam Curry, that you can check the catalog out on the YouTube channel. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it don't work like that. But not only, I'm done with Hop and Bob here. You see what I'm saying? Wait, it gets better. 1 second.
As the COVID vaccine slowly rolls out around.
Not only did they get Hop and Bob to come out, they got Forrest Gump to come out against LeBron James. Now, tell me what Tom Hanks has to do with LeBron James and basketball. Please tell me that. Please tell me that. He can't keep his son from getting whooped on by black women. Allegedly, he was hiding out in some European country, ducking the authorities. But he has the time, and I'm going to show you a puppet, because if you've been following the recent news, they used him to come out and change the name of the Cleveland Indians to the Cleveland Guardians. So he's nothing but a puppet. Forrest Gump is a puppet, but he has something to say about LeBron James too.
Around the world, a lot of public figures seem to be first in line to get it. Now, there are still a lot of people that are hesitant to do so. So Savannah Guthrie suggested to Tom Hanks on the Today Show that he take it live on camera.
Yeah, and then U.S. Surgeon General Jerome Adams called out LeBron James on KTLA yesterday, saying he should take it publicly as well.
Listen to the experts on
Hold on now. Let me let LeBron speak.
what's going on with the climate, as far as COVID, and keep your family in the mask when we leave the house or whatever the case may be, and be cautious of where we travel to, be cautious who we're around. Right now you just try to do everything that you can to protect your family, and hopefully you can stay safe and stay healthy. Obviously that's the most important thing than anything. That's what it's been all about. I mean, obviously, we are all hoping that the world gets back to normal at some point.
LeBron James, I know you've been a big supporter of masks.
Hold on now. This is his scoop ball head brother here that came out talking about do it for Pop, do it for Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? Now they got him out here criticizing LeBron. And y'all put me in a weird spot to take up for LeBron James. And the thing is, let me be completely honest and transparent here. I was a huge fan of LeBron James when he came out of high school. I thought he was one of the most talented phenoms it was. I even got his McDonald's High School All-American jersey in my closet right now. But I understood what they were starting to do with LeBron and use him to push agendas. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not a respecter I'm not a respecter or a fan worshiper. I mean, I'm not a man worshiper. I'm not a fan. I can appreciate a person's talents. LeBron is still one of the most talented basketball players we ever seen. But at the same time, whenever you allow yourself, hold on, do it for corn. You got me on that one. Do it for corn pop. All right, but anytime you go and allow yourself to be used as a puppet, I gotta speak against you because you're not helping, you're harming. But let's hear what the scoop head ball brother got to say.
LeBron James, I know you've been a big supporter of masks. I want to know when you're going to take the shot, not the basketball shot, but the COVID shot, because I did it because I know it's safe, and we want to make sure people understand this is how we end the pandemic. And while we wait to end the pandemic, we do our part by donating plasma if we've recovered, and following the W's. Wear a mask, wash your hands, watch your distance, and wait on these holiday gatherings.
Dr. Adams, have you reached out directly to LeBron James in another way, and are you just waiting for his response?
Well, you know, I would love to say that I have LeBron James' cell phone number. I've actually gotten a lot of people's cell phone numbers throughout the Steve Harvey and I are back and forth. Jose Andres, he and I have worked a lot to help the Hispanic and Latino communities who've been hard hit by this virus understand how they can stay safe. And Oprah and I, you know, we're working to help keep the African American community.
Who did he just say? Wait a minute, let's run that back. Who? See, y'all about to see. All of this crap is connected. All of this is connected. Now, listen who he say he's been in contact with. Now, he can't get LeBron James' number, but he got one of the biggest celebrities, the biggest journalist, Boulay, Queen Boulay herself, Sophia herself, Oprah. Let's listen to
how they can stay safe. And Oprah and I, you know, we're working to help keep the African American community safe. But I don't have LeBron's number yet, and I'm messing with him because I was in Ohio this weekend, and they're the ones who told me to ask him if he was going to take the shot.
He said, "I'm messing with him." He said it himself, and I don't know if that was a Freudian slip or whatever else. He said, "I am messing with him." Well, we're going to leave it right there. Let's see if we can find Mr. Tom Hanks and what he has to say. Let's get on past his scoop ball head brother.
How are you and Rita? You went through COVID. I know you're feeling better. Are you excited about the vaccine? Is that something you're looking forward to taking?
Well, we'll be getting it long after everybody who truly needs to get it. But, you know, yeah.
Oh, we'll be getting it long. Now, when has celebrities ever waited on anything? When has celebrities waited on anything? They get wherever they want, whenever they want it for free. But now we gonna wait to translation. Let me translate that for you. Let me translate that for you for rich people talk. We gonna let all the dirty slaves take it, and if they don't die, then we'll sign up for it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to let the dirty slaves take it. And then, you know what I'm saying, if everything work out all right, and trust me, I best believe they ain't getting the Vaseline everybody else getting. But let's listen to him say that again.
Long after everybody who truly needs to get it.
Hold on.
The vaccine, is that something you're looking forward to taking?
Well, we'll be getting it long after everybody who truly needs to get it. But, you know, yeah, it's okay. We had it, and it was a tough couple of 10 days. But I think that was much more important as the second half of the COVID-19 formula is that we didn't give it to anybody. You know, locking down, you know, we wear masks, and we still do, not just so that we don't catch it, but so that you don't give it to somebody in case you are one of those kind of like asymptomatic carriers.
If they asked you, because you're Tom Hanks and everyone loves you and trusts you, hey, will you do it publicly? Would you consider doing that when it was your turn?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so much to say about this, Carlos. Yeah, some comments first. Kristen says, celebrities are not, I'm letting the pawns go first. Nelson says, celebs don't really influence me.
Yeah, let the pawns go first. You heard it right there. Now, y'all probably trying to figure out where I'm going. Oh, I'm going there. Let's get ready to go there. But let's check some of the chats first. Like I said, I'm moving today. I got like 20 minutes left. I got like 10 minutes left to bring, you know what I'm saying? I want to bring Grump in, you know, so we can chop it up a little bit. And then we're going to move up. We're moving the party over to his channel. So I hope everybody, I think it's 91 people, and I'm reading this correctly. I appreciate everybody being here tonight on such short notice. Y'all see now, StreamYard is going to allow me, the resistance, to hop on and not have to worry about, you know, if it's going to be right or no. I'm very particular about how I handle things. You know, I want to make sure it's, you know what I'm saying, it's an enjoyable experience for y'all. And, you know, anytime I do something, I try to make sure that's the case. But I'm going to show y'all. Now, hold on. Well, we know we had to talk about it. You know we had to talk about it. They ratcheting up the pressure. Now, a story like this would have been wiped off of YouTube in any other circumstances for somebody of LeBron James' stature. But what this is, let me be very clear. I don't believe anything she's saying. And I don't have any proof to disbelieve her. But what I'm saying is you have to be careful of people like this because what is called is a limited hangout or for better term, a dummy mission. They have people come out here and thought these crazy conspiracies. Yeah, Cappy Poindexter. I had to go. Yes, sir. Cappy, all cap Poindexter. Because, hold on, we're going to get there. I got to pause. But it's more important what she says than what we were seeing her. But let's listen to her and what she says. This is LeBron. We got to salute to DeWitt W. Norris. If we can do anything, let's go pay that brother with a like on his video. I'm gonna do it myself. I mean, like we have to take care of these content creators because some people, not everybody gets in front of the camera and speaks. Other people are archivists. Everybody's needed in this information war. Because we're in an information war. Let's be clear. Let's be very clear. And Major, you said you believe her. I'm not saying what she says is not true. And Major, you know we go back way back. What I'm saying is, well, I'm not saying what she said couldn't happen. I'm saying the stuff that she mixed in with it makes her unbelievable. Like just throwing out random stuff that doesn't make any sense. If you got a solid case, you don't have to throw out random stuff with it. And we saw this before. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna let this play, but I'm gonna give you a perfect example of how we've seen this before. Back when the Jussie Smollett case came out, and there was clear ties with Jussie Smollett and politicians such as Kamala Harris and things like that. This crazy story came out that Kamala Harris was his aunt. And what they do is they'll put up one lie in with it. So when they disprove the lie, everything else is disproven with it. Yes. So two things can be true. All right, M. Major says Cappy is telling the truth. They're using her to threaten LeBron with how they can really expose him. That is correct. But to throw in the other things, I'm gonna show you why I don't think I'm not saying what she's saying is not true. What I'm saying is some of the things she throws in with it makes her easily to be discredited the same way with the Jussie Smollett case when they started adding all the sauce on it. And you'll see people do this. You have something good going, some very informative information, and then all of a sudden they'll throw a little cap in it. So when they disprove the cap, then they'll disprove they'll take the whole story with it. Like she said, she made 20 or 30. Well, let's listen to what she said, and we're gonna break it down.
Real shit. Didn't y'all see the shit? Go Google me, man. I was missing for real, in real time. I don't know what's hard to believe. All y'all gotta do is stop being lazy, stop gossiping, and go look up Cappy Poindexter.
Bear with the spaces, y'all. Bear with the spaces, because I want you to catch everything in full context, what she's saying.
I don't like you, nigga. And I'm more European than you, for real. I'm Scottish, Irish, and Welsh. Y'all talking about I'm going crazy? How? How can I do all the wonderful shit I've done and give back as wonderfully as I have? I touched more kids than you have. You and LeBron put together. Now, I promise school, he was molesting them kids. I'm gonna talk about it. I don't care. Y'all can't kill me. I'm immortal.
Hold on, sister. Now let's not get ahead of yourself. Because we saw how they got Epstein and everybody else up out of here. If they want to get you out here, what's the other dude, McAfee? If they want to get you out of the paint, they can get you out of the paint. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
A 2-year-old, and he worked every fucking penny of it, because when y'all find out who he is in real time and who his sister helps run it, oh my God. You're gonna be like, oh, it's a no-brainer, man. He's already, you know, who he is. You're gonna want to support it even more. Yeah, I live in LA, so what? I've been living in LA since I was 2 years old. I was taken and moved to Chicago. I sure don't fuck with you. I told you Sam is nips, nigga. I don't fuck with you, Angel. I don't fuck with you. Get your ass up out of here. Ask Miss Tina. She don't fuck with you. I told you. Beyonce my wife for real. She a hermaphrodite. And so...
See what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying right there? When people start saying crazy stuff like that, see, they'll take truth and put lie in it. And what I'm saying to you is, excuse my language for the, you know what I'm saying, the church goers out there, but I got to go here. This is what I call a shit pie, right? Or shit cake. Now, you can take a chocolate, beautiful chocolate cake, and I told you, well, I put one little spoonful of shit in it. You ain't going to eat the cake. Now, you say, well, it's just a spoonful. It ain't that much. Now, that's a beautiful chocolate cake. But because it got that little doo-doo in it, you're not going to eat it. You see what I'm saying? You're going to turn away from it. This is what this is. Beyonce's a hermaphrodite. Not my words, hers. Easy, YouTube. Not my words. Let's be clear. This is what she's saying. You see what I'm saying? Oh, like I said, I'm not saying, in major, I'm not saying what she's saying or isn't saying isn't valid or not. What I'm saying is when you throw little stuff like that in it, it makes you unbelievable. So let's let her continue on.
Who am I? I don't fuck with you niggas. Basically, you feel what I'm saying? Out here, sex trafficking out here. This shit crazy than a motherfucker. Y'all heard that shit, that list? Beyonce ain't on that list. Marietta, man, you worship the devil, bro. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you Satan ass motherfuckers. I don't care if I play with you. You worship the devil, my nigga. That shit real as fuck, man. This shit is out here in California. These niggas high where? I haven't smoked weed in forever, man. I wish I could get high. I don't have any money to get high because he stole my money. But it's okay. Crazy. My top 5: Derrick Rose, Carmelo Anthony, Amon Shumpert. Let me get personal. Yeah, I fuck Ty Young and shit. It's a little bitch I fuck. I guess in the Game of Thrones and shit. Soulja Boy, I ain't gonna even tell you about that. Where's Pharaoh at, man? Where's Pharaoh? Hell yeah, I fucked that nigga for a whole hour straight. I ain't on nothing. Look at my real page. Look at me, baby. Google me. I'm finna put my name so y'all can Google me so y'all niggas can know I ain't playing. Look at every celebrity I ever went with.
So I didn't sign this, and I'm not gonna take the time to go find it because we don't have the time. But she even said he stole $20 million. Ain't no WNBA player I know of ever made no $20 million. That shit, I'm just saying. So what I'm saying is they'll take believable information and bring it like somebody like this, add in cap, and then what you can do is you can easily dismiss the information if you need to later, along with the person. You see what I'm saying? This is how it works. But I don't want to get it mixed up. What I'm saying is when you see why YouTube can easily wipe this clear. Every one of these videos say, you know what, this is defamation. We don't want to allow this on our platform. Wipe it. But the fact this is allowed to have legs and grow legs, this is pressure. As N Major said, this is pressure. and I don't have time to go in it all today, but I'm just going to let you know that this is pressure because we see what they're doing now with the NFL. And I'm going to do another live very shortly to talk about that. These athletes are judged about everything they put into their body. We saw what happened with, I think, what's her name? Shakar. What's her? I'm terrible with names. Y'all forgive me. The sister that was saying that was running track. Now they found THC in her system. THC in her system. And they kicked her out. Athletes every day get kicked out of NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, everything for what they put in their system. But now all of a sudden they want to give you some unproven Vaseline. And say, oh, put it in your body and you're a multi-million-dollar asset to this league and it's okay. Go ahead. No, go ahead. These dudes get kicked out the league for eating certain foods that may have certain traces of supplements in it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my rant for today. We definitely gonna be back because I'm loving this StreamYard. It allows me to get to where I'm going with with little resistance. But what I want to do now is bring my man Young Grump in. We're gonna chop it up for another 10 minutes, and then we're gonna shoot over to his channel. We got something special lined up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna, this is a talented, bright young man, and I'm gonna bring him in right now. Grump, what's up, bro?
Hey, how you doing? What's going on, Moe Factz?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing excellent. This was a good live that you did, the way you broke it down, the analytics behind it. It's amazing.
I appreciate it. And like I said, next time we're gonna have you come in to look at some of these. What's Grump? One of his talent. He's a very talented interviewer, but also what he does is he breaks down nonverbal cues. And what I would want to do, maybe if you can do it on your channel, maybe break down some of these nonverbal cues of her.
Yeah, I had picked up one with Tom Hanks. That was crazy. He dang bite his lips down together because they caught him off guard with that question. He was like this.
Like, and what does that mean, Grump?
That's contempt right there.
Contempt.
Like how when they asked him about was he going to get the shot, and he was like, we're gonna make sure everybody else get the shot first. I was like, oh man.
So you're saying, I'm gonna put words in your mouth. So what you're saying is he felt put on the spot. So he felt contempt at the interviewer for asking him maybe a question that he wasn't planning to be asked.
Exactly. Just put it this way, like, let's say you a kid and you about to run outside and your mom kind of like stop you as soon as you get to the door, and they'd be like, you took that trash out, and you got that look in your face like, like that. It's just that little look he had. It was like,
or what I would say is it's like somebody that want to borrow money, but they ask you in front of people.
Oh, so yeah.
It's like Grump. It's like Grump. I know I want to borrow $20 from Grump, but I'll wait until we get in front of people and say, hey, Grump, hey, bro, let me get $20.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that same look. I'm gonna be like
I know he just did put me on the spot.
Yeah, but he almost like, these people know it's called the Clinton box. For public speaking and actors, they know a lot about that, so they experience when it comes to that. But it be leaking out though when they get caught off guard. Same thing with Gayle King and them. Yeah.
And see, that's what Grump is saying. I ain't gotta sell y'all on him because he speak for himself, but I'm still gonna sell you on him. That's his specialty, that he sits down and he can break down the nonverbal cues. Not only that, but he's very well read to the point I'm almost jealous sometimes because he can just rattle off like, oh yeah, in this book, or yeah, oh in that book, or yeah, in that book. So please, as this person said, y'all come to my boy Young Grump page when Moe Factz passes the mic here in a minute. So we're gonna go, we got about 7 more minutes over here. I'm sorry that this show wasn't typically more interactive than it was me reading the comments and that kind of thing because I was on a time schedule and we kind of got caught up with the mic situation. But we'll be doing this more often now because the resistance, like I said, you just don't understand like OBS and Zoom and trying to get all those things to work together. Actually, I got to give credit where credit due. Grump turned me on to StreamYard. He was like, "Why don't you use StreamYard?" And so I looked into it, and it's not eating up my. I'm not doing a commercial for StreamYard here. I'm not making any money from them, but just it just doesn't tie down your systems as like a OBS does or a Zoom does, and that really frustrates me when you got to be thinking about running the show while you're trying to have a stream of consciousness to actually think. So, and you know what? You know what I love about the Factz family over here, Grump? When you look at these profile pictures, it's a mixture of everybody.
Amazing. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
It's a mixture of everybody. And you know what? You know what that means? We're all going to be affected by company policy. Now, I want to take these last 5 minutes to tell y'all, even myself, I'm feeling the pressures of company policy on this topic.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to monkey branch right now in between, you know what I'm saying, the 9 to 5 and actually doing what I believe God put me on this earth to do, and that's bring attention to hypocrisy, to people misleading people. But at the same time, I'm not ready to make that complete jump yet. And that's the only way we can do that is if the family support me, and as the family supports me, as I provide them with value, like you said, like I said, we're a value for value channel. As I give, because the thing is, I give value first, and hopefully you reward me back with value. Now that soon is going to be value can come in many different ways. It's going to be research. It's going to be help running shows and just all kind of things. But as well as it's going to be monetary, because eventually company policy is going to put so much pressure. And you heard, as the lady said on CNN, we got to make it hard for them. And it's their choice. You see what I'm saying? It's their choice. Whenever you're using somebody else's resources, it's their choice to treat you however they want to treat you. That's why we have to have our own. And that's something my co-pilot, Adam Curry, is a big preacher of, is independence, not depending upon the system. And what he's doing with Podcasting 2.0 is going to allow us even more freedom where they can't shut us down. But at the same time, like I said, company policy is rationing, is rationing slowly. We feel it all to make decisions. And like I said, to each his own. If you feel like you need to do something that's best for you, I'm not here to tell you not to do it. The thing I don't like is when you pressure people and put people into a corner where they don't have a choice. That's my problem. So and the next time, I'm gonna tell you what the next show is already gonna be about, what's happening in the NFL. And the NFL doesn't realize, what they don't realize is they're gonna put people like me in a corner to say, I don't want to support your products anymore. I don't want to buy. I'm a faithful fantasy football player. I'm a faithful NFL red zone supporter. I mean, a purchaser. So if you want to put that kind of pressure on those guys, the only way we can change them is take our value away. If they're not giving us value, take your value away from them. You know, the same thing with the mouse. That's how we beat the mouse. And we stop giving them our cheese. That's bars. I'm gonna say that again. The only way we defeat the mouse is we take away our cheese. Then they'll understand us. And I'm gonna give you an example, and I'm gonna wrap this. I'm gonna give Grump the last word. But we saw this with the bus boycotts. They didn't change their mind because it was the right thing to do. Those empty buses riding around was losing money. So they decided to say, you know what? We got to let them sit where they're going to sit if we plan to stay in business. It's the same thing now. If you don't support something, I'm not telling you what to support and not to support. But if you don't support it, stop giving your money to them. So, Grump, you want to take the last word, sir? And before we hop off on your channel, tell people where they can find you at.
Nah, I mean, you spitting bars. I want to leave it like that, you know, with the mouse thing and the cheese thing, because that's on point right there.
This brother said, "Don't feed the mouse, and he won't poop in your house." I mean, that's a T-shirt. Hey, brother, you need to put that on the T-shirt. But that, and the reason why I say that is, and say the mouse is because people, the corporations, everything, they get confused. It's like when it boils down at the end of the day, that's the one that's pushing all the agendas. And with that says, pay attention to everything, and the truth will reveal itself. And now, what we're about to do, please, I don't know, Grump, can you put your link in the comments so people can easily follow us over there?
Yeah.
We're about to hop off here. Please come follow us over on Young Grump's channel. We got another discussion that you're sure to find entertaining and informative. And at the same time, please subscribe to his channel. And if you're over here from Grump's channel, please subscribe to my channel. And while you're doing that, Grump, I'm just going to run through some of these comments right quick.
Okay.
Yes. It says, my job will allow people to have the Vaseline to walk around without a mask. Yes, this is what they're doing. I'm very familiar with this, Chaz. People who didn't get the Vaseline will have to wear a mask, social distance from everyone, and get tested twice a week. This is, and what they plan to do is they're going to keep rationing it until you just give in. And the thing is, it's not just about this one thing. If they can do that within this, they can do it with anything. And so what we have to do is stop supporting people that support things that put pressure on us. Let me run through a couple more. And I'm sorry if I missed your comments. Judy S says, no more cheese. So, all right. Wes Olsen says, miss you, Mo, praying for y'all. Please. That's value in itself. And I'm glad you said that, Wes. If you don't have any monetary value to give, or you don't feel like your talents are there, you can support us with prayer. Me, pray. Some people call it karma. Some people call it, good vibes. But, just say, let them people be protected. Let their channels be protected. Let their minds be protected. Because as my mom say, we all come up under spiritual attack when you're messing with the enemy. Let me see. Natasha said 100. Yeah, if we don't have a bodily autonomy, we don't have any. That's right. And that's the key word, autonomy. We should be able to make decisions for ourselves, what's best for ourselves. With that said, we're 1 minute over. Grump, were you able to put it in there? If not,
yeah, but it's not like clickable. I think like I shared it from my community. I believe so. Yeah, that'll make it more better.
Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me just show y'all where to go then. If y'all don't know where to go, y'all come to the search bar. You type in YOUNG space GRUMP. There, no, it ain't Young Trump. I typed in P. Excuse me, y'all. Why don't you tell me I typed in P? There he is. When you see this face right here, that's Young Rogan. That's what we're gonna call that's Young Rogan right there.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad it did a quick search like that. Then that's great.
Right to the top. How do I get to your channel? And this is what we're gonna be covering. Single mom goes ham on son in front of everyone. This, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a little preview, and we got 5 minutes. We'll be over there. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and hold on. Why won't it let me share? Okay, let me go ahead and copy this. Put this in the chat so everybody can follow us over there. Is it clickable? No, it's not. Is it clickable on y'all end? Maybe not.
Let me check it.
Oh yeah, Carlton Way 1. This is live. We all the way live.
Yeah, it's clicked on you. Yeah, it's clickable.
So what we're gonna do is y'all follow the link I just posted in there. It's gonna take you to this video over here because this is the topic that Grump covered a day ago on a short form video. And what we want to do is do a deeper dive into that. And I'm gonna let him drive, and I'm gonna ride shotgun as he rode shotgun with me. And like I said, and once again, pay attention to everything, and the truth will reveal itself. Now we're about to head out of here. Thank y'all for joining me. Y'all have a blessed night. And if you don't join us over there, y'all have a blessed night. Enjoy the rest of your Friday afternoon and your weekend. All right, we out.
Yes, sir.